search for 15, prospects from Apollo. Okay. So, and I've mentioned what Apollo is. Apollo, is this web app.io. You just need to go there and register. And once you are there, you can search for people, for potential, for prospects, for people you want to pitch your service to. So there are human beings that is going to pop out for you, human beings that will probably need your service. So I'm going to be explaining this based on the fact that I'm going to be doing thunder nettings. So for those of you that are joining this challenge under nettings, we have made a lot of things easy for you. Like I mentioned, you don't need to bother yourself about getting the leads. We are going to share the leads with you. So before you actually start, because there are a lot of things you still need to know, as for those doing it under netting, so we are going to be sharing you certain things, certain materials that you're going to be using, and what you have to do. But generally, for other people that are joining this challenge, what you need to do is this simple thing. So the first thing is you go to Apollo and you would search for your prospects. Okay, you need 15 people every single day, just 15 people. So in our case, we work with business coaches. So just like you can see on our Facebook, on our LinkedIn profile, that we work with business coaches. Okay, so I want to be searching for business coaches. So what I'll do is I'll come over to Apollo and I'll search for business coaches. So how do I do that? I can actually look for people who have their job titles, okay, as 1 second, please. Okay, there are a lot of ways you can do it. You can actually search from search here. Just search for business coach. You can actually just search like that. Let me press enter. And it will actually pop up people who have the business coach. This is okay. You can see this is business coach, business analyst, business lead. So, but we're actually looking for business people that say their business coach. Like this is business coaching specialist. So we can actually look at this. But this is in Iran. Like I mentioned, we want to stick with people in the US for now, probably US and UK. So I can just say United States, and I want to add United Kingdom. Okay, I think it's moved United and United States. So I want to add these two and make sure that I'm reaching out to people in the US and the UK. You can add other countries if you want, but you want to start with that. Okay. Then another way you can search, if you don't want to search directly from here, you can, use some of these industry and keywords. Okay, it's usually more accurate. It wouldn't give you people in order like coach or just senior business analyst or something. But all of these two are quite relevant. But let me see if I say the industry. Let me see. 1 second. Let me see the job title. I'm trying to see if I can see, a filter that will allow me filter by business coaches. So if that would give me better results, if not, I'll just search generally by saying business coaches. Okay. So I've not really seen any. So I'll just search by saying business coach like I did before. So depending on what's on those you are targeting, it will determine how you would search. Okay. Like let me give you an example. For my, the fact that I'm a 3D artist, like I used to mention, when I'm searching for architects, I don't just type in architects. I type in, I search based on the company's keywords and search for architecture. Then I now search for the business owners under architecture. But in the case of a business coach, a business coach is just like usually the title of the person. So I can just come here. Definitely it's not business owner that we're looking for. We're looking for business coaches. So like this is, this could be a business analyst. It could be, okay, this is a business coach. Okay. So the first thing you want to do is you want to check the website of the company to see that they're actually active. Don't just say, okay, this is a business coach and you want to add the person. No. This is Baltimore, Maryland. So the person is in the US. Okay. So they have their website active. Easier 5 figures month without 40-hour weeks, work less, close up to this. Let me show you the exact system. So this person is actively, working. Okay. So this is, they have, exactly, they have reviews. So you can see that these people are active. This is closing out October on the high rate. These are reviews, a $21,000 month. So the person teaches people. So this person would definitely should be interested in getting someone to get them more, more bookings. Okay. So what you want to do is, since I've seen that I'm interested in working with this person, I would come back to Apollo. This is the person, and click on this LinkedIn. The LinkedIn here is different from the LinkedIn here. Okay, so this one is the LinkedIn profile of that lead. Don't mix it up. So you want to click on the one that is under the person's name, not under the company. This is the company. This is the name of the person. So don't complicate things. All I've done here is to search for someone, to search using Apollo for my potential, clients, for my prospects, for the kind of people I want to reach out to. So then under their name, I'm going to click on their profile. Remember, I've checked their company and I said that, okay, these people, I want to work with them. Okay, they have something that at least is working for them. So I want to try and work with them. Okay, so you can see that the person is active on LinkedIn, has 27,000 followers, definitely very engaged. Okay, so this is 7 hours ago, this is 3 hours ago. So the person is actually doing what we're telling you guys to do. Okay, so you can see he has his LinkedIn profile set up. Their their offer is there. It's clear what they do. So what you want to do now is you want to try to connect with this person. Okay. So, but before that, if you look at the slide, so you say you want to search for 15 prospects. Okay. I'm not going to go through the 15 prospects thing because it's going to take our time. But you want to do this for 15 people anyways. So when get one person, you want to come here and like and comment on his post. So the next thing is you want to look for his last post. He posted this 7 hours ago. So you click on that post. So you can connect, you can like, maybe the last two posts. Okay. You can like this and okay, and like this person now, just like the example I gave, the message that you send to him, you can say thank you for for your post on being productive, really helped me. Just like the example I gave on the group, for those who know what I'm saying. Okay, you can mention that we definitely didn't need a lot of expensive tools. We had burnt, just to let them know that you are following them. So now that I've liked his post, I can even comment, if possible, can say very helpful. Okay, and I'll post that. So now I've commented under his post and I've liked his post. So he's going to get a notification that this person commented under my post and liked my post. So the very next thing is to now try to connect with this person. So what I'll do is I'll click on connect. So I'll click on connect. So you can, for a free LinkedIn account, for a LinkedIn account that is not premium, you can, I think, send a connection with a note for up to 5 accounts. Okay. So what it means is that when you want to connect with someone, normally LinkedIn will only allow you to just request to connect, but it will allow you to send a note with you, just like sending a message that, okay, I want to connect with you because of this reason. But it doesn't allow you for all of your connection, except if you are using premium. So if you have money, probably in the future you want to scale, you are using premium, you can always send a note with every single connection. But for now, I've not exhausted my notes, so I can add a note and I can say, hey, Ken, can and say love what you do. You do would really love to connect with you. Okay. Cheers. Something like that. Very simple. Hey, Ken, love what you do. We really love to connect with you. So I can just do that. So and say send. So what will then happen is that um this person will get a notification that I, liked this post, commented on his post, and is trying to connect with him. Then you would see a notification and you will click on my profile. Okay, you would sorry. You will click on my profile. And when he views my profile, remember this person is a business coach, and he views my profile and it says that we help business coaches book 100 plus appointments in 90 days. Okay. Then it will then say, okay, let me just see what he has to say. Let me connect with him. You understand? If he's interested, anyways. Okay. So once I've done that for one person, remember after doing that, after trying to connect with the person, if he has not accepted my connection, there's nothing I can do as regards him. The only thing I can do is just try to, keep liking his post or commenting on his post and things like that. But I can't reach out to him except he has connected with me. Okay. So once you have done that, you go back to Apollo. That person that you have done it for, you want to add him to a list like I showed you the last time. So I'll just select it and say save. So I'll create a list and I'll say business coaches, I think USA, something like that. So create a new list and I'll add him to a list. The reason we're adding him to a list is such that you can keep track of the people you have, connected with, and it makes it easier. So we keep going. Let's check this person again. Soulful Power. So let's check Soulful Power. So another good thing you can do, why Apollo is really helpful, is this guy that I try to connect with. You can see if you can try see you can see that's giving you his email. This is ken at remotesolopreneur.net. So if you have the time, you can actually reach out to him and say, hey Ken, I mean via email this time. Hey Ken, you don't just keep it really short and simple. Hey Ken, really love what you do. Your comment on this was really fantastic. It helped me, whatever, based on his post. And you want to tell him, I would appreciate if you could, accept my connection on LinkedIn and things like that. So he will likely just accept or tell you, oh, I'm not interested for now in connecting with any more people. Okay. So once he does that, you can actually, this is just like an extra tip you can do, something else you can do, something additional you can do that can grant you more results, because Apollo actually gives you their email. So when you're going to be doing email marketing, so you'll be getting a lot of your leads from Apollo. So this second guy too, remember this is their website. So it looks like their website is not even very good. So for the website design guys, you can pitch them a better website. Okay. So trying to see maybe they do what we do. Soulful coaching, breath training work. I don't think these are the kind of people we are looking for. So this is, I think this is a kind of spiritual thing also. So these are not the people we are looking for. Now that we have seen that we don't need these people, so you want to come to the next person. This is business coach. Check their website. So I don't want this call to get too long, but the same thing I did, say powerful, blah, blah, blah. So there is a coach, but it's not a business coach. I think it's a life coach. These ones are called life coaches. I don't know why it says it's a business coach. Or probably it's a business coach that works in this. But basically what they do is they do life coaching. So this is not what we're looking for. So we'll check. This is exactly millionaire coaching master, how to scale to 6-7 figures, improving, whatever. So this person coaches people on how to make money. Okay. So it's a book, a call, and whatever. So we can reach out to this person too. So I think this person works. This is a very simple website, one-page website that says what they do. Okay. For what's it called? For For anybody that wants to be reaching out to people, I don't advise you to just use one page website like this. It kind of reduces trust. It looks like something that was just developed in one day. There's no link on it except for you to book a call. Okay. So, and this is plus, let me see, okay, is a Dubai company. So it looks like something that probably someone watched the course and just wanted to put something up. So you need to make, if for those who have a website or you want to put up together a website, have something that is more robust and kind of builds trust. Okay. So this person definitely wants to connect with this person. And the next thing, like I did, you click on his LinkedIn profile. And from his LinkedIn profile, this is from broke Uber driver to millionaire, turn your passion into system. So he's a business coach. Okay. So we want to try to exactly business coach. So we want to try to connect with him. Okay. So let's see, does he have any posts, any recent posts? I don't think so. Activity. Okay. Hasn't posted yet. So he hasn't posted. So what we want to do is we want to just try to connect with him. Say more and connect. So we can also add a note and say, hey, Pavel, really love what you do. Would like to, I really want to connect, or I would like to connect with you. Cheers. That's simple. So you keep repeating this. Okay. So the same thing. We try to connect. This person will definitely just check our profile. So like none of them has accepted our connection request. So we can't send the message. But I'm assuming every one of us we've watched the previous sessions on how to create a very good message. So by now you should have a series of messages that you can send to your potential customers. So now that I've tried to connect, you want to do that for 15 people, every single day. So for this person too, I'll add him to a list. So the business code, I don't need to create a new list, just add him to this list and say save. Okay. So we'll keep doing it for 15 people. So I mentioned something. Once you keep adding people to lists, you want to make sure you come to this net new tab. If you click on net new, it would show those who you have not added to list. But if you are still working on this total, it will be showing people that even those that you have added to list. So come to net new and be checking. If you look at it that is not showing that guy we just added to the list. So this is under business coach 91 profits, definitely what we're looking for. So you check it and you try to add the person to list. So just like I mentioned, you want to do this, keep doing this for 15 people every single day. Okay. So back to the slide. Say you search for 15 prospects. So you like and comment on their posts. So you send connection requests. So once they accept your connection, you then send your pitch, you send your message to them. Okay. Then for those old messages, you need to follow up with those who you have reached out to in the past. So it might seem, I don't know, for those who are really new into things like this, it might seem a bit, cumbersome, like there's a lot of things involved, but trust me, it's very easy. It takes less time. It's because I'm explaining. If I were just doing this thing on my own, this period of the call, I'll probably have done, the 15 completely. Okay. So you keep doing it every single day. Like I mentioned before, you need to have a place and a time where you do this. You can't just say, when I'm free, I'll do it. You would not do it. That's just the truth. You keep procrastinating and you will not get any results. Probably in the morning, preferably in the morning, because when you are talking about being consistent at things, it's best to do it in the mornings. Okay, when you want to have a routine, it's best to have a routine in the morning. So pick a time, pick a place, do this, and let's see the results. So one more thing is we're not going to be having these calls every single day. It's just because we're just starting, and that's why we're having these calls. So we're going to be having the calls for those in the challenge group once a week. So we're going to be, it's going to be more interactive. You guys will ask your questions based on what you realized or based on your experiences, and then we can share it. You can share your wins and you can share what you notice, what you observe. Not necessarily until you book a client. You might have certain challenges. Share them with us, and we'll discuss how we can, cross those, how we can, overcome those challenges. Okay, so it's not difficult. You want to search for prospects, engage with them, send them connection requests. If they accept your connection, pitch them and follow up. You keep doing this every single day for the next 30 days. Okay. Uh, so yeah, that being said, let me know if you guys have any questions. For those of you, okay, I said there was one thing that I didn't mention, and it's just for you to be posting. Okay. That one doesn't have to do with your connections, but you need to post at least once every single day, something related to that service that you are offering. And there's something I want you guys to do. I want you guys, and I'll still post it on the group. I want you guys to actually share who you think the service you are offering and who you think your target audience is. Because I kind of assumed that everyone should have that sorted, but when I started discussing with certain people, I realized that their target audience is not actually a something they can easily, there are not people they can actually easily get. So you can send in your target audience on the group. I'll send a message to that effect. So you send me, for instance, if you're a web designer, you can say I'm a web designer, I'm targeting beauty brands. Or I am a social media manager, I'm targeting dentists. So I'll need you guys to send that to the group so we can really advise you guys on whether it's something that will really work or not. Okay. And yeah, so you want to make sure you're posting every single day. Post on your page every single day, something valuable, something that will be valuable for your target audience. For instance, like us that are posting for business coaches, we want to post how we are going to, use our service to get them more prospects, or certain tips that would help them as, as a business coach, and or things like that. Things that will benefit them, that will attract them. So there are other things that I'm going to ask you guys to do probably when you're about halfway, when you've built your connection to a level. You're going to be utilizing LinkedIn groups, but I'm going to, share the details to you guys later on, not now. So for now, let's focus on these 6 things that I mentioned in this call, and let's see how we go with that. So if you have not set up your profile and you're not yet in the group for the challenge, make sure you do that. It's not difficult. It doesn't take time. Set it up. Let's add you to the group and let's, get these results together. Okay. So that being said, let me know if you guys have any questions. So ask your questions if you have any questions. Does anyone have any questions?
Yes,
Okay, let
yes.
me hear. Okay, okay.
Um,
Let me hear a question. Yeah.
okay, what if you have like two or three targeted audience, how can you go about it? Two or
You
more.
can you can have lot of target audience, but I always advise to start with one. Because for instance, if you are targeting, I don't know what your service, what's your service, if I ask you, if I may
The
ask.
graphic design.
You're a
Graphic
graphics,
design.
beautiful. If you're a graphics designer, it's very wide to just say I'm a graphics designer. If I see someone's page and it says I'm a graphics designer, I help companies do graphics, I wouldn't see any, I won't see so much value in that. But if you kind of place yourself, let me give you a good example. If you say you are a social media designer, probably you design social media content, and then you reach out to companies that you are going to help them design, content for their social media that will last them a month. I'm just giving you an idea. You know, for instance, you reach out to a beauty brand, to beauty brands, and you tell them you are going to design their content for a month, and if they like it, they pay. And I can even tell you this thing I'm telling you is is they call it low entry. A lot of people I know have been doing it and they're making a lot of money from it. You reach out to them, you tell them you're going to design the content for their social media for probably for like 10 days. If they like it, then you can proceed. Something very simple. You can even tell them if they like it, they can pay you something as low as $10. And after that, you can then come in with a bigger pitch. But you don't want to just say you're a graphics designer. You need to go in and say, okay, you can say you're a social media content designer or something like that. I'm just giving you an example. Okay. You can say you are, if you go to Fiverr.com, you will see different niches of graphics design where people place themselves. And you realize that all of the things those guys are doing is still graphics design that you can do. But graphics design is kind of wise. It's just like saying I'm an artist. You can draw. What do you draw? Are you a lifestyle artist? You understand? So you want to pick a niche and you want to pick one target audience. Don't just say you're a graphics designer. Okay. So pick a niche, pick an industry. It could be beauty brands. I'm just giving an example. It could be real estate. It could be something. For instance, look at real estate. If you just search for real estate under Apollo, you can be seeing up to, I don't know, 200,000 people. Before you exhaust that market alone, it's going to take long. So instead of thinking you want to cover all of them, you can't cover all of them. One very small niche, you can't even capture it. So focus on one niche, build an authority in that niche. Let them see you as an authority in that niche. If I have a beauty brand and I see someone reach out to me and say, hey, I'm a graphics designer, you want me to design you a flyer or some content for your social media. And another person pitches me and says, hi, I design social media content for beauty brands. Who do you think I'm going to, hire? I'm asking you, who do you think I'll hire in that case?
The second one.
Exactly. Because it looks like, okay, this person would have more experience in doing what I do. Whereas both of them, in fact, the first person could even be more experienced in design. But the way you present yourself matters a lot. So I want you to pick a niche, just one niche, and go with that niche, and let's see the results. Okay. And just like a heads up, you need to do a little bit of background check, background research. Don't pick a niche where of people that are broke. Pick a niche that that okay, these guys they earn good money. And a good example is real estate. I'm not saying you should pick real estate, but a good example is real estate. Real estate guys, they sell houses up to millions, 1 million naira, 2 million naira, sorry, $1 million, $500,000, one deal. So they should be able to pay. When you tell them your service is $500, they're just okay, they'll pay you if they see the value. But if you pick people who are they're charging their clients $100, $50, how much do you want to charge your clients? People who are struggling. For instance, if you pick people who are startups or entrepreneurs who are starting out, and you say you design graphics for them, design website for them, you'll be hearing deals like, okay, when we start scaling, we'll pay you or things like that. So you want to work with people who are making good money in their industry. The average pay or the average money they make is sweet. So you want to get your own piece of the cake. Just like an extra tip, I just decided to mention that. So is there another question? So I believe you guys are clear with what I explained. Okay. So if that's the case, we'll end the call here. I appreciate your time and I can't wait to see you guys, get these results like we are mentioning. So have a focus, have the right mindset. It's very important, and I beg you, you'll get the results. Keep pushing, don't stop. If for any reason, if you are being discouraged as you go on, I'm here to tell you, I'm telling you that it works. It has worked for me, to work for you if you give in the right attitude. Okay. So um that being said, we're going to end the call here. I'll send you some messages on the group. So we are going to have a little bit of interactive session between today and tomorrow. So um okay, can you share messages or write to follow clients? Well, I don't know what you mean really, but I believe you mean the messages to reach out to clients. And we already had the session. If you missed that session, try and go and watch it again. I explained the principles on how to get your messages. If you have your messages written, you can share them with us on the group. We would proofread it for you. We advise you to remove anything or add some things. Okay. So, and I've mentioned that, and not many people have, replied to that. So, I believe you guys have your messages ready. So, if you have your messages ready, feel free, post it on the group and say, okay, this is what I want to send to my client. What do you think? And we'll criticize it for you constructively. Okay. So, try and make sure you have your messages ready. If you have not watched that last session, make sure you watch the session where we explained how you can craft a very good message. It's very important. That's a very important session. So once you do that, come up with your messages, share it with us on the group, and let's see how it goes. Let's criticize it for you and make it better for you. Okay. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So we'll end it here. I'll see you guys inside. Okay. Have a good night rest. Bye.